Well, seems as though Sony knows just what in the hell they are doing. They probably had everything ready, like, look, soon we find out how well this movie does, we're gonna greenlight everything. Exclusive. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 is actually in the works. So it says before there was Tom Holland, before there was Andrew Garfield, and even before there was a Marvel Cinematic Universe, there was Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. Originally, in 3 movies for Sony, there were serious plans for a 4th. In fact, years were spent trying to make Spider-Man 4 happen for a 2011 release date, but instead the movie was scrapped in 2010 and a reboot with Andrew Garfield graced our screens instead. While that reboot turned into its own phenomenon, so much work was done on Spider-Man 4 that fans have remained curious about what could have been. Over a decade later, the conversation hasn't stopped. After some work from a trusted and proven inside source for a giant freaking robot, we have learned that Sony is currently revisiting the idea of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 in a new way. And like I told y'all, I told Sony, they listened to me. That's what happened. They were waiting for my movie review to give the green light. Okay, trusted sources have told me this. That they were waiting for Tyrone Magnus to bring out his, and they were like, look, he knows what he's talking about, okay? He helped spearhead the whole hashtag release the Snyder Cut. Okay, this guy's a warrior for comic book fans, okay? And the whole mastermind of about 8 heads of Sony around the table all shook their heads. Yes, we shall watch the Tyrone Magnus movie review. Then we'll make our decision. I swear to God, that's what I heard. So anyway, our source shared that because the huge success of Sony has recently seen with Spider-Man, they are considering making Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4. The current idea is to tell the 4th story as an animated movie. The style would be something similar to what fans have with the No. Okay? Do not go that direction whatsoever. While we learned that that pissed me off. We want to see Tobey live action. While we learned that Sony is considering this, it sounds like it's still in the early stages, which makes sense. There's a lot happening for Marvel and Sony with Spider-Man right now. Still, we have a lot of questions, most of which the studio may currently be working on themselves. While they're looking at creating this project right now with Tobey Maguire, would Kirsten Dunst be involved? She played Mary Jane Watson in the first 3 films. When Spider-Man 4 was discussed, director Sam Raimi said he couldn't imagine making another one without her. At the same time, she wasn't confirmed for the sequel when it was eventually canceled. Another interesting question here is, at what point in the timeline Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 would pick up? Animation leaves a lot of room for options here, yeah. Fuck the animation! That ain't what we want. We do not want that, okay? I'm telling you, the majority of the fans do not want that. Potentially, an animated Spider-Man 4 could pick up right where Spider-Man 3 left off, with Tobey Maguire asking Kirsten Dunst for a dance. The original plans for the live-action version aren't likely to be held too tightly. It's been reported that Vulture would have been the main villain, and Anne Hathaway playing Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. However, one of the main reasons it was dropped was director Sam Raimi hated the story that they had. Okay. So what do y'all think of that? There's more to this, but they're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. If they do it, here's my idea. You do a time skip. He's already older. It was funny because people in the theater were like, "Oh God, he looks so old." You guys probably forget how long it's fucking been, right? Do a time skip, and there you have your story. Whether it's Vulture, Black Cat, whatever you want to put in it, just make it good, and time skip. That's it. He's been Spider-Man for a while. You know what I mean? This is an older, more mature Spider-Man. Somebody that's in it, in the thick of it. I'm telling y'all, 3 Spider-Man, or 4 of them, if you consider the Spider-Verse, 3 Spider-Man franchises, 3 or 4 Spider-Man franchises running parallel with their own stories, just like the comic books, and maybe they cross over again. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. And if you enjoyed my reaction to this news, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share.